Okay, so today we're doing a deep dive into the symbols. I've had a lot of time to think about it. Spring is coming. Watch this video. So welcome, magical folk. Spring is on its way. Slowly coming, actually it's setting, but there you go. And I thought, I'll fill up the studio, gotta get outside, so I'm outside with lighting equipment and all sorts of weird stuff, but it seems to be working, hopefully. Well, if you're watching this video, it worked, you know. So we're going to expand on our mission idea. So it still holds up after the latest Niffler trailer. We had the Snitch symbol for catching magical objects, and we have the little paw symbol for catching the Niffler. So far so good. So we're going to start with our first symbol, the Snitch. And I have notes in front of me because I'm in the middle of nowhere. I don't have a screen really. So from the two trailers we've had already, we can safely say the Snitch is us catching rogue objects. From the two hints that we've had, casting a simple spell should achieve our mission. Immobilis takes down the Snitch, and the Mitielo Jinx Recanto takes away the weather-affected brooms. So our second symbol, the Wand with the Mysterious Smoke. Certain spells, like extension charms, are restricted by the Ministry due to potential infractions to the Statute of Secrecy, as shown here in Hogwarts Mystery. So perhaps we need to clear up the effect of one of these spells. Perhaps something like Reparo would work for this.
That was fun.
Next symbol is the lock. So with the lock symbol I was starting to think about puzzles. Perhaps the Tonehenge demo from Niantic is something we need to look at here. Perhaps we have to work together as a team to break the puzzle, and then we'll get some sort of reward out of it. So what could these rewards be? They could be rare items, such as potions, equipment such as cauldrons, probity probes, secrecy sensors, sneak scope, Hermione's handbag, moleskin pouch, you know, for like storing items, omnioculars, spellotape to repair our magical items. Could also possibly be items to personalise our characters, such as clothes or even prank items to make your character do random things, such as
green, that's a monkey. What is that? Where'd you call that a monkey? Do not give him one again. Oh no! Oh yeah! Not as I believe it. Oh no! Oh, look at this! Look at his face!
So look back to our original spec from when the website was first launched, which says the game encourages you to step outside with your phone, exploring your local surroundings, taking part in a series of adventures such as searching for magical creatures, bumping into iconic wizards, wizarding world characters along the way, crikey, you'll be able to cast spells, discover mysterious artifacts, and build your very own illustrious wizarding career. So perhaps we're looking at the mysterious artifacts. So next one's the Ministry logo. It's definitely a Ministry logo because we can see the wand in the middle of it. This could be an encounter to develop our wizarding career. I don't think it's the Ministry itself. I don't think we can actually visit the Ministry itself. So again, this refers back to our original spec, where we build up our very own illustrious wizarding career. Next one we have is the skull. So if this is Mors Mordre, it was only known for a few Death Eaters, so this could be some sort of elite encounter. If this is a Death Eater encounter or some Dark Wizard encounter, and we are just volunteers, we're probably going to need a few of us to take this one down. As another thing, it could also be curses, where we need to break them for curse breaker skills. So now we've got the paw symbol, which is one we know from our rogue Niffler. What else could we see? Bearing in mind we have the claw symbol coming up. So I think we would see things like Krups, Murtlap, Okamis, Bowtruckles, Demiguise and Billywigs. Sort of relatively mediocre, low-level beasts. Again, we refer back to our original blurb, where it says, such as searching for magical creatures. So with our bigger claw, we could be looking at more dangerous creatures. Remember the sounds from the first trailer, the big roaring sound in the background. So things we could have are dragons, thunderbirds, Nundus, Erumpents, swooping evil, and giants. Maybe giants? I don't know. It's not really a claw, but you know. So the mysterious star symbol. So I was originally going along the lines of a sheriff or police badge, and along the lines of magical law enforcement squad, until Expecto released their video, where they noticed the star in Gringotts.
So we were shooting another video earlier today, playing Lego Harry Potter on the Nintendo Switch, and in the very first level, Hagrid has to take Harry to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. And what do you think we saw on the floor of the Gringotts Wizarding Bank? A 6-pointed star, and it looked exactly like the one in the trailer. So of course we immediately saw it and just like started freaking out because it's sort of perfect.
It's a 6-pointed star, very much like the one in our illustration, but I don't think we'll be going to Gringotts itself. I don't think this will be a POI. So it could be some sort of lost treasure or some sort of treasure hunt we have to do. We're also going off on a different tangent for this one. It also represents the original 7 planets and associated with the horoscopes. So could we be looking at a hint of divination? No idea where to go with that idea. So, next icon is platform 9 3/4. Again, I don't think it's going to be platform 9 3/4 we're visiting. I think it is a hint to the type of encounter we will get. So, back to our original blurb, where it says bumping into iconic Wizarding World characters along the way. Crikey, who knows who you will meet in your local park. I reckon platform 9 3/4 symbol symbolises us meeting an iconic character. What we will do with them, I don't know. And our final symbol, before my hands get completely numb. It was 15 degrees when I started, it feels a little colder now. So our Hogwarts symbol. Perhaps this is where we practice our spells and level up. Again, going back to our blurb, where it says you'll be able to cast spells. Well, we've got to learn them somewhere, haven't we? So I don't think it's going to be Hogwarts itself. I think it'll be some sort of training thing that we can do. And it's just a symbol again. So why do I not think that the Ministry, platform 9 3/4, Gringotts and Hogwarts won't be actual places we can visit? Niantic uses their real-world platform. So the things that we can interact with either spawn spontaneously or they are Pokestops, points of interest. These are 4 different locations. 4 different points of interest? I don't think so. That will work in the city. We have high density of points of interest, but in the country, such as where I am now, I have one next to me, which I submitted myself, and around my state I have got a total of about 7. And this is a fairly good town. When I lived in the country, we had 1, and the next one was like 4 miles away. So I don't think Niantic are going to do that mistake. I reckon we'll probably have about 2 or 3 different points of interest. And I think these are just symbols of the types of encounter that we will have. So that's about it for this video. I quite enjoyed digging into these. It's nice to see some subtle hints as to what the gameplay might be. I'm kind of hoping for a little bit more to actually see the game soon, because people are starting to get frustrated. I can see on Reddit people are getting a little bit antsy. So what are your theories? Are they different to mine? Do you still believe in my missions theory? Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter @TheZillman for the latest news as and when it happens, and the random humour and sarcasm that comes along with me being English. So let me know your theories and what you think about us not seeing the gameplay so far. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, it really does help us. So, get your wands ready, brush up on your spells, wizards unite.